Here's a fact that I want to run by you guys. Adam Sandler, with Grown Ups 2, Adam Sandler now has 14 $100 million movies, which is one more than Will Smith, but one fewer than Tom Cruise. Have we been able to crack the appeal of Adam Sandler?
I think crack is the right word.
Yeah, I think so too.
I mean, it's dick and fart jokes. Like, dick and fart jokes never get old for a lot of people, myself included. I like dick and fart jokes, and I like some Adam Sandler movies. But I think, personally, I'm a little bit disappointed in Adam Sandler because I was there at the beginning with Billy Madison and Happy Gilmore, and I still will tell you that those, if I'm making a list of, the 50 funniest movies ever made, I might have to put both of those on there. I might have to.
Definitely.
But since then, out of those other 12 $100 million movies, I don't know, man. And I'll bet you one of those $100 million movies was not Punch Drunk Love, which is probably the only one in the rest of the career that I would latch onto.
Yeah. And it's saying something, Chris, because that is the performance that really we see in Adam Sandler that we didn't know we were going to see. Because when Paul Thomas Anderson first announced it after Magnolia, everyone was just like, "What? What are you talking about? I mean, this is an April Fool's joke or something." And then when you watch that movie unfold, you're just like, "I did not know he had that in him." The sad thing is, because that didn't do well, he's like, "I'm never going to do anything like that again." And that is a real tragedy because he showed something there that you see glimpses of, I think, in Spanglish and more so in Reign Over Me. But we'll never see anything like that again. That's really sad.
Well, he did go and do Funny People, I will say, and probably mostly because of Judd Apatow.
You're right. You're right about also, that. Yes.
But, in that you kind of get the best of both worlds when you do an Apatow movie because, you get to do the dramatic thing, but you also, there's certainly going to be a couple, scrotum jokes or something like that.
Right.
Something like that. But, as to the appeal, I don't know. I go back and forth between, kind of being nauseated by hearing that he's made, one fewer $100 million movies than Tom Cruise, and just kind of thinking, oh, well, not for me. And, hey, by the way, that's essentially what Jerry Lewis did. He kind of did the same movie over and over again. And then I think most people that grow, like Jerry Lewis started directing, he started doing different things. He was innovating. He tried other stuff. And Sandler seems to be going the opposite way. He seems to be saying, this works. This is what I'm pretty much going to do from here on out. Grown Ups is his first sequel. He could have made a sequel to any of those movies and, chose this one for whatever reason, and it worked.
I think you absolutely hit on what I was going to say and the truth of it. This is someone that isn't concerned with growing, as many people are. He's concerned with, okay, this is what the public wants to see me in, and I'm here to fulfill that desire, much like Harrison Ford.
Right.
We all know Harrison Ford is capable of quite a lot dramatically. But that's not where the audiences are, and he exists. His purpose for doing what he does is for mass appeal.
Yeah, but I think this is even more so than Harrison Ford. I think this is I haven't seen an Adam Sandler movie in years, to be honest with you. I haven't seen the last couple ones, but he seems like he's like sort of an employment agency for all his friends. I mean, he's given work to more people that have been out of work, I think, than anyone else in Hollywood. I mean,
I'll see every 3 or 4 of the movies he did. I didn't see several of them for many years, and then I saw the one he did with That's My Boy. I saw That's My Boy. And,
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, but you have actually.
I know you're right. You're right. Yeah.
But that's where I'm going. It's you sort of watch it and you watch the opening scene, sort of set up the story, and maybe it's got some laughs in it or whatever, and then you kind of settle into the movie and you're thinking to yourself, well, here it is. I've seen this before. I know where this is going. We could pause the movie right now. I could give you the major beats of the movie. I wouldn't be able to give you the jokes that he's going to make, but I could give you the major beats of the movie. I know where it's going to go. But it's certainly not going to be memorable, and it's not something that's going to be going into my DVD collection,
Right.
Yeah, it's the same old, and the public's still eating it up. But oddly enough, his last film, Jack and Jill, did not perform, and it didn't gross up to $100 million, and it was no better or worse, I don't think, than most of what he does. So that
no,
was
as a matter of fact, it was a fat suit movie, wasn't it? Like, wasn't the girl like kind of a heavyweight version of him, or was she not? Was she just a girl?
No, she was definitely padded. Yes.
Yeah, but fat suit movies usually do well. Like, you look at the numbers on just fat suit movies, like it usually that's enough to get you $100 million. Seriously though, you look at
I could see studios. Right. I could see studio executives. Give me a fat suit movie. Give me a fat suit movie.
Well, that's
we
what
need to fill our slate.